But Madhusudana has bound him. Bhakti bhakti. So what type of bhakti will bind Krishna? This Mishra bhakti cannot bind him. If devotion is mixed with karma, means one is chanting Harinam, but also one has some material desires. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I wish I could get married. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is bhakti because chanting Harinam but mixed with some material desire. This is karma Mishra bhakti. Oh Gyan Mishra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I wish I could find Krishna Baba. This is bhakti to chant Harinam. But desire for liberation means your bhakti is now mixed with jnana. Some people desire some mystic cities, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So this is bhakti but mixed with yoga. Also another type of guna bhut bhakti. Sometimes bhakti means tamagun. Means we're hearing katha, that is bhakti but sleeping. Shrota is one who hears katha, but sota is one who sleeps. So I noticed in the audience quite a few sotas are there. So doing bhakti, hearing katha but sleeping, this is tamagun. Or hearing katha but cannot taste, looking phone or something. Bhakti mixed with rajagun. Bhakti mixed with sattva-gun. I should sit here because this is my duty. I have to finish. This is guna-bhut bhakti, mixed with sattva-gun. But nirgun bhakti. Mai sarvanus duhase, manakate avachana meta ganga samandita. If you want to walk out, you can walk out this side. Then you don't have to walk through all the legs. So, very important point, what was that? Kapila Dev talks about Nirgun Bhakti. But Namashruti Mantrama, as soon as one hears about Krishna, then instead of sleeping, the mind runs to Krishna like the Ganga runs towards the ocean. So this type of Nirgun Bhakti, Ahoitiki Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, many like Braj Bhakti, this type of Bhakti binds Krishna. And of course Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being in the mood of Radhika, he exhibited this mood to the topmost degree. Because devotees have no desire from anything, they do not want to take anything from Krishna, they just want to give him. Then Krishna becomes controlled by this. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the highest example of this. In Antalila, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Again and again, Mahaprabhu is discussing one history. It's famous. It's quite long history. Chaitanya Charitamrita just mentioned a little bit. There was one Brahmin who had leprosy. But his wife was very chaste. These days, if husband becomes poor, husband has some accident, husband cannot earn some money, then the wife kicks him and gets a new one. But Vedic culture teaches us no matter what imperfections may be there in husband, no matter what imperfections there may be in some dharma, one should stick to it. Veda is always promoting the quality of Vishnu. So, this lady would carry her husband. That day were no wheelchairs or shopping carts. So she would carry her husband. And he would go to take bath in the Ganga every day. So one day when he was taking bath, one very good-looking, very beautiful prostitute, she was also being carried in a palanquin. She had a lot of money. So she got out and also went to take bath in the Ganga. So this Brahmana, he was crippled with leprosy. Again and again he was looking at this young lady. Again and again. But he hid that from his wife. So when she carried him back, she saw that she would cook and give him, but he wasn't hungry. She would try many things to satisfy him. He was completely unsatisfied, completely restless. Nothing gave him any joy. She was trying to think, what was that? So again and again she pressured him. Please tell me the cause of your unhappiness. How can I serve it? But he felt so much shame. How can I tell my good wife this? So finally he revealed the truth. Remember that lady, that prostitute that we saw? I cannot take my mind away from her. My mind is captured by her. So as soon as the chaste wife heard this, then she went to that lady and began serving. Means by force, she went in the house, began cleaning the floors, dusting the furniture, washing the clothes. This lady was a Brahmani, very high class lady. And this prostitute felt so much shame. This aristocratic, high class, religious woman is serving my house. Again and again the prostitute said, please don't do that, go away, take some money, take some gold. But no matter what the prostitute offered, chaste wife, she would not take. So finally the prostitute, she said to the Brahmani, there must be some intention you are doing this seva, but I cannot tell what is your intention. So just tell me and I promise you whatever you want, I will give you. Then the Brahmani reveals her mind, actually, my husband has fallen in love with you, but he cannot afford you because we are poor. So please give him a pro bono. The brothers. Please be with him. That is my request. So the prostitute, she agreed. So the husband became very happy, imagine. And that wife was carried that her husband to see this lady. How many of our good ladies here would do that? Krishna Kalvi, ready? How many would do it? And really, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sannyasi, but again and again you see in Antalila, he would discuss this and talk. Many times Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would speak something, say something, no one could understand what he's doing, what he's saying. Like in Rath Yatra again and again. Mahaprabhu was speaking something, but this is like Romeo and Juliet, some mundane love affair between the young man and the young woman. Many people could not understand why sannyasi is speaking this thing, why sannyasi is meditating on this. But Rupa Goswami could understand, therefore, he made another verse which is a bit more siddhanta, that people could understand, oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the mood of Radhika, is thinking of this meeting of Radha Krishna. The general person could not understand. So, the guitar stops there. The Gurudev one time told the extensions of... Also there was one Rishi. He was taking a vow of silence. He was living in his ashram. So, some criminals were fleeing from the police, from the government agents. So these criminals, with their wealth, they hid in the ashram of the sadhu. Sadhu saw everything, but he kept quiet. It was vowed. When the police came, they called the criminals. Oh, who's in charge here? They saw the sadhu. This must be the chief of the criminals. So, and he's not giving any answer because he'd taken vow of silence. So they took the criminals and the sadhu. They took the king. The king said they should be executed. They should be impaled. Blood be impaled. So all the criminals of the sadhu were thrown onto sharpened bamboo stakes. But because he was a sadhu, he did not die. So he was alive on top of the stake. At that time, the Brahmani was carrying her husband towards the prostitute. So the husband's shoulder hit the sadhu. It was dark, they could not see. The sadhu felt so much pain. Imagine you've got some bamboo stick and someone pulls you or hits you. You feel bad. Then Sadhu became very angry. Lusty man, I curse you. When the sun rises, you will die. Then that woman was very chaste. She said, then I say by the power of my chastity to my husband, tomorrow the sun will not rise. And that happened. By the power of her chastity, the sun would not rise in the morning. Then everything became finished, dark, creation finished. No sunlight, no vegetables, no prasad, nothing. So all the demigods went to Lord Brahma. This is the situation. So Brahma said, some arrangement went to the Sadhu. Your word cannot be false, but this lady's chastity cannot be broken. So please arrange that we arranged, you let the sun rise. You let the sun rise for a minute, your husband will dead, but I will bring him back to life. Lord Brahma told us. Okay, someone's still awake. So this ending is not mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, but the first message. So this is, when Mahaprabhu heard this, then this is the mood of Radhika. Asli Sava Panadapanashkama Madashana Padam Karota Tataka Vidhato Mat Pranas Nantu Seva. What could be more painful than a woman or her husband or beloved to embrace some other lady in front of her? Nothing could be more painful. But Krishna may do this, Radhika, in the mood of Radhika Krishna says. Krishna may do no problem, no harm, Radhika says. Because this is his nature. But mat pranas nasto evana. Still he is my prana, he is my life, he is my life and soul birth. So when this mood is there in devotee, no restrictions on Krishna, no demand, you will be like this, you should be like that. When there's no demand, is present only in Brajabhakti. And if someone has a smell of that, then by Radhika's grace, one can also find it. Krishna is bound by the rope of Prema Bhakti. So Gopal said, at the time of initiation, Guru gives you that rope. Take it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. At the time of Diksha, at the time of Harinam, Guru gives you the rope. Bind Krishna, take it. Bind it. So, Stita Karevam Damo Dwara Bhakti. Otherwise, Krishna cannot be bound by anything else. Nasaditi Namam Yoga Nasamke Nadar Udavas. Na swadhyayas na tapaspya bhakti yatha bhakti vimochiti. In 11th canto, yesterday we went to Uddhav's place. We did pranam as we went past. There in 11th canto, that same Krishna who's doing Ras Leela, the same Krishna who's stealing butter, that same Krishna speaking all Tattva Siddhanta to Uddhav in 11th canto. All the essence of all Bhagavats are there. Siddhanta. Therefore, Krishna spoke this to Uddhav. Now, I am not controlled by meditation. And Swadhyaya means like the Buddhists who meditate on themselves, self-meditation, Swadhyaya. I am not controlled by meditation, I am not controlled by Dharma. Some may give so much charity, so much Dharma, so much charity, so many good works. Krishna is not bound by pious activity. He's not bound by meditation. He's not bound by Vedic studies. He's not bound by philosophy, Sankhya. But he's Yatha Bhakti Mamocha. Krishna is bound by this Brajabhakti, especially Brajabhakti. Other type of bhakti control Krishna, but that is not completely perfect, completely full. We can say Purna, Purnata, Purnata. Like Krishna Braj is complete, Krishna in Dwapara is complete. But Krishna in Mathura is more complete. And Krishna in Braj is also complete. So in Dwaka, in Vaikuntha, they have complete bhakti. But in Mathura is more complete. And in Braj, that is completely complete. completely complete. Like Singhavira's meditation. So really, Krishna bound, but not completely. But by Braj Bhakti, he fully bound. Because we see even in Vaikuntha, there's still some self-interest there. Even in Dwarka, inconceivably some self-interest is there, even in Dwarka. Like the queens of Dwarka, their prema is Samanjasya. Samanjasya. They love Krishna, but they also love their children. They also love their parents. Huh? That's what I said. So they love Krishna, but they also love other things. Samami other things the same way. Many years ago, Maharaj was talking, one time all the queens in Dwarka were asking Krishna, what's Raslila? Because they heard about Raslila, of course. This is the topmost of Krishna's order. So they heard about it. What is Raslila? And Krishna said, well, Raslila is where I play my flute and all beloveds come running in the middle of the night. And the queens of Dwarka thinking, how hard could that be? We can also do, if you're so much missing Raslila, we can also do here in Dwarka. Krishna agreed, okay, midnight, get your alarms ready. So midnight, Krishna went in the garden and played the flute. The no queens woke up, but what did they do? Cannot go out looking like this. Take bath, put some oil in the hair, some makeup. This dress, does this sari go with this choli? Means brushing teeth, many decorations doing, and everything is nice. And Krishna waiting 2.5 hours. Especially ladies in bathroom, famous for this. 2 hours, 3 hours. How you guys are surviving in Nandasham, I have no idea. Krishna waiting 2 hours, 3 hours, but still no one coming. Then queens already, they look out, but for some reason Vasudev Maharaj, father-in-law, was moving up and down. Then they felt so much shame. We are queens. How could we be running outside in the middle of the night? Actually, there would be no shame because wife going to meet husband, this is nothing sinful or nothing irregular or improper. But still the queens of Dwarka felt some attachment to their reputation or position. How can we do? We cannot. Krishna waiting, Brahma Maharaj and finished. So only only, especially Brajavasis, but especially Brajagopis can give up everything for Krishna's satisfaction. There's another nice example in 10th canto regarding the Leela of the Kaustubha money. There was one special jewel owned by the sun god. What was it called? The Shamataka jewel. Thanks, Shama, for wrong language. Shamataka jewel, special jewel owned by the sun god. So, Satyajit was a great devotee of the sun god, and naturally everyone felt inclined towards the devotee. Everyone. Demigods also have affection for the bhakta, their own devotees. Just like even husband feel attachment for own wife and children. Everyone feel a little bhakta batsal, but that is mixed with selfishness in this world. So sun god also a little controlled by the affection of Satyajit, but this is all self-interest. The way the devotee controls the demigod, not the same like the way Bhagavan is controlled by the devotee. Because the devotee of the demigod have some self-interest, some business. Krishna said. Those who worship the devas have some interest, some material desire. And the demigods don't want to lose their devotees, so they also have some self-interest, like the business exchange. So the sun god, being very pleased by Satyajit's worship, gave him this Shamataka. So the Shamataka jewel was very effulgent, and every day it would produce something like 20 kilos of gold every day. How much what's the exchange rate now? Imagine. Every day, 20 kilos, 30, I think 50 pounds of gold a day. Every day. The infallible fixed deposit. So, Satyajit was wearing this jewel, the sun god, that's so effulgent, so shining. The ordinary person thinks the sun god has also come to Dwarka to see Krishna. Then Krishna smiled, this is no sun god, this is Satyajit wearing this special jewel, the Shamataka of the sun. So, the best thing should be given to Bhagavan. Sarva labdapanenacha. Prahlad Maharaj said to the sons of the demons, Guru Susu Saya Bhakta Sarva labdapanenacha. The best thing you have, the most dear thing, you should give that to Guru. So what's the dearmost thing? Guru Maharaj said, everyone says, I surrender to you, Gurudev. Here's my credit card. PIN number I'm keeping with me. Gurudev would always give that example. Sometimes someone came to Chirika Maharaj and they wanted to give donations, so they looked in the wallet and they looked. Then Maharaj said, oh, you are calculating first what you need and after what you don't need, you give that to the sun. But bhakti is opposite. What is most dear, give that. So Krishna said, oh, this jewel you should give to Ugrasen, the king. But Satyajit was not very happy. He thought Krishna was very greedy. Come on, you know. What's the ordinary Shamataka to Bhagavan, right? In Vrindavan, the dust is made of Chintamani. One speck of Chintamani is worth millions and millions of Shamataka. If you pray to one dust of Chintamani, give me 10 million Shamatakas, you get 10 million Shamatakas. How much opulence Krishna had, a Shamataka is like nothing. But Satyajit thought, he was very greedy, Krishna was very greedy, I won't give. Bhagavatam teaching that thing which we think is good for us, if we don't offer that to Guru Bhagavan, that thing will destroy us. Lakshman. I think he's coming to me. So what is calling, he must come. The thing which we give very dear to us, that thing will destroy us if we don't know. So anyway, I want to tell the whole katha there. Satyajit gave to his brother Prasenna. Prasenna was wearing it hunting, and Prasenna was killed by a lion who took the jewel. That lion was killed by Jambavan. Jambavan took that jewel and gave it to his son to play. Jambavan lived in a cave. We went to that cave in Jammu. It's near Jammu. The cave of Jambavan. So when Prasenna did not return and the jewel was missing, everyone, Satyajit started making a rumor, Krishna did it. Winston Churchill said, a rumor goes halfway around the world before truth can even pull on his pants. A rumor goes so fast. Sometimes even you hear rumors about yourself, which are amazing. Really, I did that? That's astonishing. Rumor spreads so quickly that everyone, even in Dwarka, oh, Krishna very greedy, he must have killed Prasenna. Yes, he did, for sure. I mean, Krishna could steal even butter. Want to speak of Shamataka jewel? So very quickly throughout Dwarka, this rumor spread. But Krishna not had anything to do with it, I guess, even though he was the cause of all causes, but he was not involved. So then to clear his name, Krishna took some respectable Dwarkabasis and went out. Then they tracked the horse of Prasenna, they found the dead horse, the dead rider. Then they tracked the lion prince, they found the dead lion. The lion had no Shamataka. Then they followed the bear prince into the cave. This cave was very long and dark entrance, very fearsome cave. So Krishna went in there. But no Dwarkabasi was ready to go with Krishna. Together, that's it. They felt fear. No Dwarkabasi would go in with Krishna. Then when Krishna went inside, he saw the jewel, he snatched it from the baby cried. One nursemaid heard the crying of the baby, came and she screamed, "Some strange man in my house." Then Jambavan, what's going on? He saw this dark fellow in my house. So he fought with Krishna for 28 days. 28 nights also? 4. Dwarkabasi waiting, but after one day, Dwarkabasis went back to Dwarka. They not waited for Krishna. But Vrindavan have so much, millions of times more effect. We heard Sridham. Sridham at Vrindavan, Sridham waited 4,500 years for Krishna to return. He not returned, he not went back. When the coward boys entered the mouth, for Krishna's pleasure, the coward boys without fear went in the mouth of Agastya. They did not fear, because Krishna is with us. Soka Abhaya Adara Amrita Pramana Charanata. Krishna's feet give all type of freedom from fear, freedom from lamentation. The topmost degree of anurag we see in the Vrindavan. Even resident of Dwarka cannot wait 28 days for Krishna to go. Maybe think, take a flashlight and go in and have a look what's happening. No. Outside of Braj we see Prem. If you look, compared to Braj and Prem, it's a little weak, like silver. By itself it looks very wonderful. Silver is very nice. But you have a piece of gold next to silver, then nobody look at the silver anymore, because gold is more attractive, more valuable. So, other type of bhakti like in Dwarka or Vaikuntha or Ayodhya may look wonderful, great, but when it's put against the jewel-like devotion of the Vrindavan, then you can see the difference. Otherwise, if Sukadeva Goswami not spoke the other 9 candles in Dwarka Lila, who would know the glories of Brajabhakti? So Stitagrevam Damodarastaka. So really want to bind Krishna, then have to come in the Anugata of Yasoda, Anugata of the Vrindavan. Bind Krishna like this. So we'll hear more. Go Brahma.